What it do, 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 man, what it do? It's your boy, Mr. Mills, man. Um, get the cam situated, man. If it look blurry, man, I'm on my daughter's laptop, man. Like, my motherfucking, my computer is still in the fucking shop and shit. I ain't got it back, so. Um, this is my Q&A thing. Shouts out to 750. Shouts out to the UBL. Shouts out to Chris on Bias. Shouts out to the Grown Folks Lounge and shit, man. If y'all ain't part of that, you know what I mean? Send me your request. I'll add you. But let's get right to it, man. Let's get to these questions. Um, I got a lot of them from Ricky Scott and Rick Porter, and I'm gonna do them in the order that they appear on my screen. Mike Ace Hall asks, "When's the next time I'm getting in the UBL ring?" That's a good question, my nigga. Um, it was gonna be September against Hashes, but you know, due to recent events, man, Hashes won't be able to fulfill that. But I have two battles that I'm writing for, actually three. So I'm working, man. So you know, when time permits and I have an opportunity, man, I'm definitely coming back home. You know what I mean? Ricky Scott, how the fuck do you keep improving? Um, Improvement comes with hunger, bruh. I have a lot of motivation around me, my peers, the UBL, my UBL niggas that went live with me. You know, they keep me, you know, in a position to where I know I need to be at my absolute best um, when I'm writing. Um, Alonzo Farr say, Kelly Starr, Naomi Banks. I think Naomi Banks look better, but I'd rather hear Kelly Starr. Kelly Starr's a filthy human that says no to nothing. So, you know, that's it. Ricky Scott, are there any old UBL battles that you have had other than Dread that you would like to have a rematch for live? Yeah, I would rematch Justice J live because me and him got a lot to talk about. You know, Justice J went in on me about, you know, saying, you know, trying to put blemishes on my name and say I cheated and this, then the third, my nigga. But I definitely take him live. Mike Ace Hall say, why do you always give niggas the death stare? My nigga, the death stare was something that wasn't pre-planned and no shit like that, man. It was just something that happened. You know, when I was in the zone, I was in the moment. You know what I mean? The adrenaline rush you get live, it's unreal, my nigga. So you know, that was something that just kind of happened in the moment. You know, I was in the moment, and you know, I felt the need to look at that nigga like, nigga, you in the ring with a monster type shit. You know what I mean? So that's where that came from, my nigga. Um, Ricky Scott say, how do you switch your state of mind from battling mode to music making mode? Um, Battling is more strategic. You know what I mean? Battling is more thought out. You know what I mean? Not saying that I don't take my time and think out my music. I'm actually finna, you know, after I get done with these couple battles, I'm finna take a long break, man, because I really need to get back into the grits and gravy of my music. You know, that's what pay the bills for me, man. I write music, and you know, actually, I got a song here in Indiana that's popping on the radio that I wrote. It's called "Turned Up" by JG, aka No Prince. It's featuring my homeboy Don Dean, and you know, what I mean, if you hear it out there your way, man, shit, let me know. But battle rapping is more strategic. Music making is more from the heart, from your feelings. You know what I mean? Thoughts, your shit that you've been through, shit that you've seen, shit that you want to talk about. You know what I mean? When you going at a nigga, you just trying to figure out the best way that you can break him down as a human being. So you know that's that. You know, and I you know, I'm a laid back dude, you know what I mean? Like I might be aggressive and shit on cam, man, but I'm a laid back dude, man. Me and my old lady, man, we listen to a lot of R&B. You know what I mean? When we kicking back, I like a lot of old school music and shit. I don't listen to too much rap. You know what I mean? Unless it's one of my niggas in the group that they got a mixtape out and shit. Like I bump a lot of red shit. You know what I mean? That ignorance, that niggerance CD is epic, man. If y'all ain't got it, man, go cop that, man. Shit, it's on SoundCloud, I believe. So you know, go check that shit out. Um, when writing for a battle, Ricky Scott say, when writing for a battle, do you try to stay in the comfort zone or do you try to take chances with new type of bars or delivery? I try to use what brought me to the dance. You know, I don't too much change shit up, man. I like me just the way I am. I think I'm fine at the I'm always trying to get better as far as bars go, man. Like, you know, I'm not the witty. I'm a straightforward type of dude in real life, so that's how my material is when I write. You know what I mean? I don't have clever ways to say shit, man. I just say it how it is and shit. I don't try to sugarcoat nothing. Ricky Scott again. These next couple are for Ricky Scott. It say, when you show your rounds for opinions on what others think of your material, what is it that you looking to hear? For example, are you looking to hear more negative things to make you more better, or are you just trying to hear if what you have is mind blowing? It's neither, my nigga. You know what I mean? It's a lot of y'all's opinion that I respect, and when I'm writing, man, I just want to know if I'm taking the right approach. You know what I mean? That's basically it, man. It has nothing to do with I'm looking for some yes man to say, oh my God, the shit you have is powerful. And, you know, I'm not into those shit like that. Um, Ricky Scott again. These next couple from Ricky Scott. He say, would you do a live 2-on-2 battle, and if so, who would you take to have as a partner and why? Flat out, hands down, it'll be my bro LKO. LKO is one of the most underrated battle rappers live that I've ran across. You know, LKO my brother, man. So I definitely pick my nigga. You know, it's not a nigga I would rather have, you know, to go to battle with, man. My nigga LKO, hands down. And when y'all see this nigga new battle come out, man, y'all gonna be like, whew, yeah, that nigga went in, and shit. So definitely my bro LKO. I'm gonna try to block these up in you know, part 1, part 2, part 3 type shit, cause I just recently did like 30 minutes of answering questions in the shitty race, so I'm gonna try to wrap it up in like 10 minutes. Ricky Scott, how do you deal with the recent recognition from your live battles? For example, people asking North to check you out for PGs on URL. Is that mind blowing or what? I mean, it's humbling, bro. Because I'm no more on my own, man. I'm just regular old Mike, man, and you know, I didn't want to be like I was copying off the homeboy West Coast Dread and no shit like that, but I've had plenty of people come up to me and want pictures and shit too, you know, not only recognize who I am, but like, hey, can I get a picture with you type shit, my nigga? And they be like, man, so you know, I just want this for when you do make it big, man. I say I met you and I know you and shit, and it's real humbling, man. They're like, you know, I was with my daughter one day and the nigga came up to me wanting a picture and shit, and it was awkward, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's mind blowing. It's humbling, bro. It's not mind blowing. It's humbling, man. You know, because I come from humble beginnings, and for people to recognize little old me, my nigga, shit, you know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, my nigga. Um, Ricky Scott, D Double say, how do I feel about Lux versus Calico, and how would I feel if a whole lot of extra shit happened in one of my battles? I think Lux won 2-1. I think Smack let New York niggas take liberties with the Midwest niggas at Summer Madness only. Well, more recent, you know, with the good situation, if these things are going to be allowed in a battle, then it needs to be addressed that those are things that are allowed in the battle. Because if you don't say that they are able to utilize these certain things, then how they supposed to know to use them or to think about using them? You know, I'm sure when Lux came to that, Lux had to tell somebody, I need you to put this on the screen, and that shit had to come across Smack, and Smack didn't have to tell Cal that Lux was gonna do it, but Smack should have been like, hey, you know, you can utilize whatever. You know, maybe Calico had some shit he could have threw up there on the screen, you know. But I think Lux got it 2-1, you know what I mean? Lux has a lot of filler in his rounds. I was caught in the Lux bug, man. I was a prisoner of the moment because he was back, and you know what I mean? I heard that he did real good and shit, so, you know what I mean? That, you know, that's just that, my nigga. Let's see, why did I tell Prof to tag someone with his bitch ass? That was just an angle I took, man, and shit. You know, Prof is notorious for liking people's comments and shit and tagging niggas. So, that's all that was, man. So I'm gonna end it right here and shit. I'm finna do part 2. So y'all stay up, man. Keep rocking with me, man, because I'm definitely about to answer all these questions, man. I hope I answered these the best of my knowledge and satisfy y'all thoughts, man. So get at me in a minute, nigga. I'm finna do part 2 in a second.